Welcome to VFILES.DATA.
Celebrities, from the Latin, celeb, meaning to be frequented or honored, are those humans who are distinguished from the masses. Celebrities are sometimes literally held above so-called lesser humans. Usually, this occurs due to their respective honing of a talent, be it in the music, film, modeling, dance, or design industries. However, sometimes the initial causes and continuing status of celebrity are unclear and difficult to pin down. Celebrities find themselves in the, quote, public eye, meaning they are often subject to scrutiny by the masses from whom they've distinguished themselves. This includes careful surveillance of subtle changes in their physiognomy, overall anatomy, behavior, familial relations, and more. When celebrities' personae deviate from expected trajectories via plastic surgery, substance abuse, natural aging processes, clothing style, and other means, these deviations signify so-called celebrity transformations. Kylie Jenner, daughter of the American Kardashian-Jenner dynasty, morphed through the years 2013 to the 2016, considered by some to be, quote, dramatic. One headline from OK magazine reads, quote, Kylie Jenner's face transformation in photos. See her new face that shocked everyone, end quote. Transformation by clothing style and weight loss finds example in debutante NICOLE Richie. Richie went from being seen in club wear and brand juicy couture to dressing in maxi dresses, sandals, fedoras, and Balenciaga bags. Subsequently, NICOLE Richie helped coin his style as, quote, boho chic. Prominent actor, dancer, and Scientologist, John Travolta, achieved a dramatic transformation by merely changing his hair patterns. Specifically, John Travolta allowed the hair surrounding his mouth to lengthen over time. William Howard Taft, the 27th President of the United States of America, gained notoriety for becoming stuck in his presidential bathtub due to his obesity. President Taft consequently underwent a weight loss transformation via eating far less calories and taking long presidential walks. Celebrity transformations can be drastic, while also being ephemeral. Such is the case when a movie requires that actors change their appearance to better match the role for which they've been cast. Sometimes authentic weight loss is required. For his role in The Machinist, about a man whose insomnia leads to his emaciation, Christian Bale lost 63 pounds, a third of his body weight. He achieved this in 4 months, eating 1 apple and 1 can of tuna fish per day. Other times this involves the use of prosthetics, as in the 1996 movie, The Nutty Professor, where actor Eddie Murphy, while portraying an obese professor, was not in reality morbidly obese. In addition to weight fluctuations, transformations can also be achieved through airbrushing, or pressurized air, blasting the visage with polymers and pigments. CHARLIZE THERON was extensively airbrushed in order to more closely resemble AILEEN WUORNOS, a woman who was executed by the US government through lethal injection for killing men in self-defense who attacked her while working. An example of transformation via biological aging processes can be seen in Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher was known as a, quote, sex symbol, or someone who a large number of people find attractive, after her role in the 1985 film, Return of the Jedi. This transformation was epiphanic in nature, due to the fact that Fisher had left the public eyesight for some time, until 2015 when she appeared in the 7th installment of the epic space opera, The Force Awakens. What followed was a collective expression of shock, with many saying that she, quote, had not aged well. As all human beings are biologically predisposed to transformation, this negative response was widely agreed to be ageist, and condemned for its being called a transformation at all. Some attempt to avoid the anatomically inevitable by means of surgical procedures. Joan Rivers, an American comedian, underwent extensive facial alteration surgery. Media reflects that she looked much the same at the time of her death, at 81, as she did at 41. The phenomenon also commonly occurs with celebrities whose careers commenced early in their lives, who leave the visual field of the public eye and resurface. Macaulay Culkin achieved fame by his starring role in Home Alone, the highest-grossing film of 1990. Images began to surface of Culkin in the early 2000s, which portrayed a person much different than the fallaciously expected person who he'd been based on from the fictional movie. He had become an artist inspired by the work of Andrew Warhol. Miley Cyrus underwent what has now become commonly known as, quote, the good girl gone bad transformation. This occurs when an adolescent girl is effectively fetishized, through branding, as being innocent and pure, from the start of her career at a young age. Then, when the adolescent transitions into adulthood, and develops free agency, the prototypical, psychological response is to become the very opposite of what they have been coerced to be. Similarly to Miley Cyrus, Britney Spears also underwent the good girl gone bad transformation, but, in contrast to Miley's arguable strategic transformation, Spears underwent an extended, widely publicized breakdown in the mid-2000s. In 2007, Britney Spears shaved the hairs off of her head. At the time, this action was interpreted as pure psychosis. Allegedly, Spears shaved to avoid drug testing via hair collection. Britney Spears was also shunned for a, quote, comeback performance that featured her performing at an uncharacteristically low energy level. Myriad celebrities have undergone the transformation that is brought on by drug abuse, whose side effects include malnutrition, desiccated skin, indifference to hygiene, and erratic behavior. Death, or the human body's dissolution and dispersion back into the earth whence it came, is another kind of transformation. This happened to Michael Jackson, who also underwent radical transformations due to organic disease and plastic surgery. Sometimes, the celebrity transformation can be ideological in nature. Tom Cruise's adhesion to the Church of Scientology was a radical departure from his rather nebulous political leanings. The same can be said for his sudden extroversion, which reached its height during an airing of The Oprah Winfrey Show, in which he professed his love for then-girlfriend Katie Holmes. Lil Kim, born Kimberly Denise Jones, also known under alias Queen Bee, has undergone a pronounced physical transformation. Her transformation is indeed so radical that a disproportionate amount of, quote, before and afters, or juxtaposition photos, exist about her. She is perhaps the celebrity transformation par excellence. Her transformation was entirely self-determined, deviated most radically from her roots beginning with Junior Mafia. She appears to be an essentially and entirely distinct human being, wherein all major causes of celebrity transformation, from surgical, ideological, derangement, substance use, and style were implicated. Although the cause may be hidden, the result is clear. Those who have separated themselves from the masses are analyzed and critiqued for their fluidity, for they themselves as a whole represent the static majority. And it is precisely transformation that is vital to human life. Transformation has inhabited the human mind since its emergence. Indeed, 2008 years earlier at the time of transmission, in the Roman poet Ovid's magnum opus entitled The Metamorphoses. The first lines are as follows, quote,
I want to speak about bodies changed into new forms. You, gods, since you are the ones who alter these, and all other things, inspire my attempt, and spin out a continuous thread of words, from the world's first origins, to my own time.
Data transmission complete.